Good morning. Today I'll be reviewing my very first Seiko 5 Sports watch, the Seiko 5 Sports Automatic SNZJ09K1, which I bought back in 2010. This watch is 42 millimeters wide. It has a lug width of 22. It uses the 7S36 movement with 23 jewels, and it is water rated to 100 meters. Now, one thing about this watch which I actually like is the fact that it is sized properly. What I mean by sized properly is that for my 7.5-inch circumference wrist, the watch, which is, as I said earlier, 42 millimeter, sort of nicely covers the top part of my wrist without any overhang, and it looks rather sporty, as you can see here from the video. One important aspect or interesting aspect of this particular watch is the bezel. Now, the bezel is bi-directional bezel, which allows you to turn either left or right, and it has a compass bearing markings on it instead of a typical diverse marking. It is a standard 3-hand watch with a day and date complication, as you can see at the 3 o'clock position. The crown itself is rather simple but adequate, and it is not a screw down. It's just a normal push in, push out type of crown design. The case back is a display case back, and you can actually see the 7S36 movement in operations. Now, from the weight perspective, it's about 130 grams with full links, and it is capable of, as I said earlier, a water rating of 100 meters, despite the fact that it doesn't have a screw down crown. Now, this actually tells you that the sealant system that's provided in the watch is capable to take that kind of pressure, which is rather impressive. Now, the glass on the dial as well as on the display case back is made of Hardlex. The hands has Lumbrite as well as small parts of the main hour markers, which more or less allows you to at least refer to time in the dark, provided of course there is sufficient light prior to the environment going dark for the paint to absorb. Now, one of the issues that if you are a new watch collector is the fact that the 7S36 is a non-winding, non-hacking movement, which means that to be able to power up the main springs, you have to shake the watch. You cannot use the crown to wind, which is one of the facilities that newer movement has available. So if you find that as something that is not up to your requirements, yes, please do take note of that. But if you're a collector, this shouldn't be an issue, because that in itself is a unique thing about this watch, and as well as this movement. So as you can see here, it looks really nice on my wrist. It's not that thick. It covers the size of the lugs, and the bracelet itself is nice and well balanced. Overall, I do like it.